Dad,
Yes.
I need a new laptop.
So you would have seen those kinds of conversations in recent times, be it in your house or be it with your relatives, cousins, in whosever house it is. You would have seen these conversations in recent times, and that is because of COVID. So with the online classes being a huge deal now, and since I actually didn't want kids to attend these classes with their cell phones, so I went online and I think I found one of the best laptops a student can buy that is going to perform well, but one that will cost you only 30,000 rupees. So welcome to the 7th episode of Lap Talk, and in this episode we are going to be taking a look at the Asus Vivobook 14 M409DA EK483TS. Now this laptop has quite the power in it for the price, and surprisingly it is also upgradable, making it ideal for even long-term use. So without wasting any precious time, let us begin. Now I'll start this video with the performance, because at this price range this is something that people are actually concerned about when buying a laptop. Now this particular model is powered by the Ryzen 3 3250U. It has 4 gigs of RAM and a 256 gig SSD. The Ryzen 3 chip here is a pretty good performer for the price. It has 2 cores and 4 threads with a base clock of 2.6 GHz and a boost clock of 3.5 GHz. And it also has a TDP of 15 watts. Now this processor is more than enough for running any day-to-day softwares that you use smoothly without any lag. So for example, if you're using Microsoft Office, and especially if you're using this for online classes, this is definitely going to perform well without any issues. And since this has a lower TDP, it should be pretty efficient in terms of battery usage. But keep in mind, this is a CPU based on a 14nm process and not a 7nm chip like you see with higher end Ryzen laptop CPUs. But at this price we should not expect anything fancy, and I'm really glad Asus went with a chipset which has a really good base and boost clock. And for handling everyday tasks, this should be more than enough. Now as for the RAM, it comes with a single 4GB DDR4 stick clocked at 2400 MHz. There's another empty slot available, and you can easily upgrade this laptop up to 12 gigs. Now when you have dual channel memory, Ryzen takes very good advantage of it. And now since this has one more empty slot, I would say please upgrade this to 8 gigs, and that would definitely be worth it and will also improve the performance of your laptop. Finally, this laptop has a 256 gig PCIe SSD with an extra empty 2.5-inch slot. Now this is another advantage of this laptop, because all you need to do to upgrade your laptop is to simply put in a 2.5-inch storage drive. And since the OS is pre-installed on your fast SSD, you need not deal with reinstalling your OS or swapping your hard disk, making it somewhat like say plug and play. Now when it comes to the performance of this laptop, this will definitely be snappy for any task a student is going to perform on this. Now even for those looking for a laptop, say for general use, this should be pretty good. And remember, this is no gaming laptop, and even though this has an integrated Radeon GPU, it is not going to help you for any sort of gaming, not even low-end gaming. It is definitely not going to help you. And if parents, you are getting this for your kids, please don't allow them to install any high-end games, because I've personally seen kids trying to install GTA and then the laptop going mad and then eventually dying due to all the stress. So please don't allow your kids to do that. Finally, I have one small suggestion. I would highly recommend you guys to upgrade your RAM to 8 gigs because it will improve your experience a lot, and it's cheap. So this laptop here is definitely not going to disappoint you in terms of performance. Now talking about the display. This Vivobook has a 14-inch Full HD display. So a few years back, getting a Full HD display on a budget device, or rather say even on a mid-range laptop, was difficult, but now you are getting a Full HD display on this laptop, and I think that's pretty good. But I'll be honest with you, the quality of the display here won't blow your mind off. It should be good for direct viewing, but please don't expect to watch movies with a lot of people, because the viewing angle should be poor, as it doesn't have any IPS panel or Asus's wide viewing angle technology that usually you see on higher end Vivobooks. But if you're someone who for the majority of the time is going to view a laptop straight up I think you will have no issue, watching movies, watching YouTube videos, taking notes, attending online classes. So those should not be a problem if you're someone who's, for most of your time are going to look at the laptop straight up. So basically it's not a bad display, but rather a display made to fit budget laptops. And to be frank, at this price, not many are going to care about the quality or viewing angles as long as the display is full HD. And I would say this display is the ideal choice for a budget device like this. Now moving on to the other aspects of the laptop, let's talk about the keyboard and trackpad. The keyboard is well laid out, but there's no numeric keypad. So if you depend a lot on that, then this might kind of not be the ideal one for you. Anyways, the keys also have a 1.4mm travel and they are not backlit. Now with my experience using Asus laptops, the keystrokes should be somewhere, in between mushy and clicky. Mushy plus clicky. Mushky? Anyways, talking about the trackpad, this here is a decently sized trackpad and I really hope it has Windows precision drivers. And you also get a fingerprint sensor on the top right corner. Now the laptop is not thin by any chance, but it weighs only 1.6 kilograms, making it kind of portable. And since this is made out of plastic, carrying around should not be an issue. Now as for the ports, you have a really good selection of them with 2 USB 2.0 ports, 1 USB 3.1 port, a USB 3.1 Type-C port, a HDMI port, a headphone mic combo jack, and a microSD card slot. So if you're someone who uses external peripherals a lot, then connecting them to this laptop should not be an issue. Now there's a VGA webcam on top, and if you're planning to use that, I highly recommend you to sit in a bright area to get decent results. And finally, you get a 32 Wh 2-cell battery. Now I'm not sure how good the battery life is going to be on this laptop because the battery is small. Please make sure you have your charger lying around with you. And last but not least, here you get Wi-Fi 5 and Bluetooth 4.2. Not the latest, but still a really strong connectivity option. So we've come to the conclusion. For just 30,000 rupees, I think the Vivobook 14 M409DA EK483TS is a really good buy. Asus has made a laptop with a proper mix of useful hardware. There's no unwanted features added, but rather Asus has made a laptop for everyday work and for students that will have snappy performance and one that can be used for a long time thanks to its upgradability. So if you know someone who's in search for a laptop to do all their basic tasks, or if someone is looking to buy a laptop for their kid, I highly recommend you to share this laptop with them because I think this here is a really good value for money. Now I'm sure we'll find newer, better models in the future, but as of now, this here is the one to go with. So I'll have the links to this laptop in the description below. Make sure you check that out and support Phonestein. With that said, make sure you subscribe. So thanks for watching, and this here is Suman signing off once again. Catch you later.